to the 84th hour of Adventurers Wanted.
Whoa!
Stage 4 hours. Charles just completed his 40th hour with us.
He's actually meant to
Weirdo.
be on the show, apparently.
Which he will pitch at the end if you like it.
Yes, I will.
If you don't, he'll pretend he's not in it. Just a couple of things before we get started. This performance, like all our performances, is a relaxed performance. What that means is that the lighting state should stay like this. We have the house lights going off, but if that happens, I will get that sorted. Don't worry about that. And the sound level will, you won't hear any sudden loud noises. There will be music for atmospheric purposes, but nothing that's going to blow your ears off. Also, we do have a relaxed attitude towards sound and movement from our audience during our performances for the benefit of those who struggle to sit still or stay silent for a full hour. On that note, if you do feel like you need a breather at any point, please do use the seated area just to the right of the doors you came in by. And if you do take that break, you are welcome back in at any point in the hour. That's absolutely fine. I'm Naomi, I'm the stage manager for today, and I will be sat right over there. If you need anything from me, you can give me a wave or come over at any point during the hour and I'll be able to help you out. If you need something like a hearing loop headset right now, you're more than welcome to one. We have those available to you ready. If that's all good, I will pass over to Leo, who has taken over this hour as our GM.
Hi.
Yeah, Pascal's wager.
My name is Louis Pascal. Leo. And I'll be your GM for this hour and as long as I need to be. And just before I get into the intro spiel, can I have my phone, please? It has important things on it, like texts. No, I'm joking. So, if you don't know what this is a tabletop role-playing game, which means that the four people on my left and right have individual characters which they are controlling, and they're interacting with the fantasy world. I control the entirety of the rest of that fantasy world, all their allies, their enemies, monsters, thank you very much, sometimes down to the eddies of water in the very pools that they come across. And if needs be, we use dice to mediate to try and keep things fair or hilariously unfair, depending on the situation. So to catch you up on the story very quickly, obviously we've had over 80 now? Sorry, what? Oh, is this 70?
84.
There's a lot of stories happen, but a very quick summation. Back of the box blurb, the players are members of the Spirit of the Horizon, a scientific research vessel which, in awakening an ancient evil god and trying to get away from said ancient evil god, cast a spell that they had no idea what it was going to do and flung them across reality. And they're desperately now trying to recreate that spell so they can get home and maybe even save home from the ancient evil god. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. In the last little arc that we've been dealing with, the players, sadly, they have a slightly higher level of technology than the world that they're in, but all their gunpowder was stolen by one of the people they bumped into, and then that person blew themselves up with that gunpowder. It was really awkward for everyone involved, and now the players are trying to find some more gunpowder, and this has led them to the Thundercrest Isles, whom have been their allies in recent times, and down into the mines of Silver Peak, where they met a Sariki called Quaid. Dennis Quaid? He's called Quaid. Dennis Quaid. Quaid. He's a Sariki called... There is a Sariki called Quaid. You don't pronounce apostrophes, though. Who led them to deal with the problem of some big antlion insect type things that are called ankegs. They have destroyed the ankeg nest, destroying all of the eggs. Where we left off, the rest of the ankegs are not very happy with them and are coming to reap vengeance. And that is immediately where we left off. Before we jump into that combat, though, let's meet our players. So tell me who you are, who you're playing, and what distinguishes them from the rest of the crew on the ship.
My name is Chloe. I'm playing Relora Ellenville, who is a half-elf bard. Though probably not doing some great barding, because when she was fighting some giant thing, she broke her lute quite dramatically. Well, actually not very dramatically at all. It was rather underwhelming. But Yes, and she is the ship's commander.
Hi, I'm Florence, and I'm playing Aya, a human rogue. She was a stowaway on the Spirit of Horizon, but when they transported to this new place, she felt like she had to make herself known. And now she has somehow found herself in the crew as a chief scout, and is not liking the fact that she's in a very unexpected battle.
Hey, I'm Chaz, and I'm playing Golan Height, who is a human barbarian ranger. He is the captain of the Spirit of the Horizon, literal raging alcoholic, and caring father to a pet griffin called Chansey.
Hello, I'm Chris. I'm playing Dr. Reginald Burns, a wizard elf, and I was in charge of I'm a doctor in pyrotechnics, and I was in charge of the furnace on the ship. Which
Wow.
now doesn't work because all the gunpowder's gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not too happy.
It's a good job it's got sails as well. Cool. Or is it a central heating furnace? Is that what it was for?
Yeah, I think it's something.
Yeah. Home comforts. You've got to keep.
Nice ship, man.
Listen, you've got to keep the botany labs at a certain level, otherwise nothing will grow.
I mean, there's a lot of people on this ship.
Anyway. So, Naomi, when you're ready, drop us some combat music as you look. Yeah, drop us some sick beats as we look around the egg, and you hear this approaching clacking noise of that you have come to learn is these Ankh egg shells against the rock around you.
Am I aware of the reappearance of my commander and the appearance of my pyrotechnics?
Yes, as you look around, the familiar teleportation magic that has been transporting people off and on the Spirit of the Horizon flashes in with gold colouring once more, and Relora is back with us. And Dr. Burns, this is the first time it's ever happened to you. I've just noticed what you did there. Dr. Burns, this is the first time this has happened to you. Yeah. We're in Edinburgh. I was thinking Burns, right? And you find yourself in a rather nasty environment, surrounded by eggshells, and your captain is cold, and your captain is right on your side, looking.
Dr. Burns, you couldn't have come at a more opportune time.
What is it you need?
There are giant spider crabs, and I would like you to burn them until they don't get up.
I suppose, I could rustle something up.
Are we going straight away?
I don't know. You can't. You've got no. You can't see any targets yet.
Can I hear? Can I do a perception?
Yeah, roll a perception check for me.
21.
They are coming. So this cave has a few entrances, and they're coming from more than one of them. You're more or less surrounded.
I could possibly fire one of the entrances with a flaming spear.
Oh,
That's nice.
that might be good.
Can I quickly get everybody's dexterity scores, please? I know, Relora, you're 15.
Yep.
Go-
18.
14.
16.
14,
Always going last. Captain always goes last.
I think once
They
you
also
realize-
go down with the ship. So, Aya, that would actually put it as your turn first.
So I'm hiding in one of the tunnels, because I didn't follow them.
Oh, right, okay.
So how far away am I from them? Can I figure out what's happening?
Yeah, so you can see them looking frantically around at their surroundings. You're about 60 feet away from them. Roll a perception check for me.
19.
From behind you is the sound of this clacking coming right up behind you.
Okay. So what I'm going to try to do, I can't do this in one turn. I'm going to run towards them, but I am aiming to hide. Like, I don't want to make myself known to any of the things that I know are coming towards me.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. So you duck into the cavern, step round the wall. Roll a stealth check for me.
27.
Oh yeah. You you slip and find yourself covered in eggshell, and then you're like, I can use this, and just cover yourself in eggshell.
Isn't Asti, is it?
It was, but that seems to have sort of died down. Its effect seems to have worn off slightly as the goop has been exposed to the air.
Okay. I'm still like this though.
Your captain absorbed most of that acid on
Sure.
this person.
Don't worry, there's more acid sacks coming.
I'm 30.
Is that your turn? You have got...
Oh, no, because I could do dash as well.
Yes.
So I want to go...
You want to get
again.
straight up to
I
them.
want to get straight up to them, but still hiding.
And bonus action to hide, yeah. So, can I get perception checks from all three of you?
10.
23.
30.
Golan, the air's moving around you and you feel like Aya is close. But you can't see where she is.
That would be a great time for that sphere, Doctor.
Except it's not the doctor's turn. Oh no, it is the doctor's turn. Yeah, my mistake. Yeah, no, it's 16. Sorry, my bad. Go.
So how many entrances are they coming from?
4.
4. I'm just going to pick one randomly
Okay.
and cast Flaming Sphere along one of the entrances.
Absolutely. Why not? Let's just have a quick look here. Has anybody got a player's handbook to hand? No?
I can search for things.
I am
D&D
on.
manual is very,
I am on the wrong website.
We're looking for Flaming Sphere.
Flaming
yeah?
Sphere, yeah.
Flaming
You
Sphere.
guys have Wi-Fi?
Yeah?
It's my 41st hour. No one's ever given me the code.
It's open. It's just called McDonald's Wi-Fi.
For heaven's sake, Chaz.
A 5-foot
Oh, yeah.
sphere of fire appears in an unoccupied space of your choice within range and lasts for up to 1 minute with concentration. What else do we need to know?
Any creature that
That's it.
within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dex saving throw.
2d6 fire damage on a failed save or half unsuccessful.
Okay.
And move the sphere out.
And you can move the sphere.
Yeah.
So the sphere is here for 1 minute.
Okay, so if it's not covering the entire hole, it's just going to be making a circle pattern around, just moving it in kind of a...
It's like it's trying to juke the spiders.
Yeah.
Sure, absolutely. Is there any particular way you tap into magic to cast this flaming sphere?
I think back to my childhood.
Yeah.
I saw a fireplace and I decided to throw out the logs as my house burnt around me miraculously. And the feeling I felt then was overjoyed. And I
Wow.
reached back to that happy childhood memory of
Wow.
burning my house down.
Sure.
I'm really
course.
glad that we're not aware of this. 'Cause
Yeah.
otherwise Laura would not be
Yeah.
feeling safe right now.
Relora, it's actually your turn now. Oh, unless you've got any movement you want to do. Sorry, Burns.
I'm going to move strategically behind the barbarian.
That seems wise.
I see what this is, Doctor.
Relora.
We can't see anything. We can just hear.
Not yet. Yeah, you can just hear them.
I can't viciously mock something I can't see. Can
No, you
I?
can't. No.
That's just shouting down
Any-
the hole.
Any form of healing would be...
Oh, sorry, Captain. Sorry, I didn't see. Yes.
As you may have noticed, I'm missing most, if not all, of the skin from my upper body. So,
It's not the first time, though, is it?
no,
It's-
it's not. No, it's not.
I go to the captain and I cast Cure Wounds on him.
Any
at-
first level?
No, he looks really bad, and this is just as much for my not wanting to look at this. Third level?
Third level.
Yeah.
So roll 3d8, add your charisma modifier. See, some of the spells I do know.
Great. 16.
16.
That's good.
You can have.
So the small orbs that constitute Relora's magic. And Relora, you're really glad that you made this character decision a while back, because now you don't have to touch the captain's skin as you're healing it. And the small orbs just...
So it's healing over my hand.
And we've got Golan.
Can I just also kind of... I want to position myself... This may sound stupid, but... equidistant from all of the entrances. So I'm basically as
Right
far
in the
away
middle.
from each of them as
So in the
possible.
middle.
Right in the
Yeah,
middle.
So I'm in the middle.
Excellent.
She's making a bold move.
I would like... So, is it my turn? Sorry.
Yes.
Are you sure I can't see any spiders? Because some jumped off the back of this golem that came in.
Yeah.
There was a golem.
Yeah.
There was a golem that appeared in the entryway.
It walked
And then it-
past us.
And the detail that they'd forgotten to tell you with the players is that they were ready to spray acid on them. So
Okay.
that's very
There must be some kind of fume in the air. Fumes in the air is getting to you. You thought you saw a golem. The golem has now disappeared. You have no idea.
Could I at least have a look around to see if I see even the hint of spider?
Yeah, roll a perception check. You forgot to tell me about a golem.
That is a big fat 10.
No, you can hear them though.
I can hear them.
If only Aya were closer.
So there's a thing around the entryway, around one. There's your sphere. I still have my torch, and I've got an adventurous pack which has rope in it.
Yeah.
Can I tie the torch to the end of one of my javelins and just throw it into the other entrance?
What? Then like get it back.
No. Just like enough to secure the torch to the end of the javelin.
Right. Okay. So one of okay. Roll roll a tinkering check for me. I don't think it's the light he's thinking of, Burns. Roll a tinkering check for me. So
Tinkering check.
yeah, intelligence.
5.
So you tie the torch to the end of the spear. You light the torch, and the torch sets light to the spear. And now you don't know what to do.
Do I have enough time to chuck it into the entranceway?
Ah, yes. Take off your proficiency modifier.
Wait,
So just your strength modifier.
just my strength mod.
Yeah.
Oh, now that's better. 18.
Okay, your instinct takes over. You just and throw it randomly into a tunnel
Yes. Can I roll damage?
with the hope that you're hitting something.
Even
No.
if I don't know I'm hitting something, can I roll damage anyway?
No, it hit nothing.
You're a very unpleasant person when you're like that.
And then a split second after that,
Bonus action,
yeah,
Frenzied Rage.
fine. A split second after that, these horrendous, sort of 5 foot tall spider-like ant creatures with yellowy browny carapaces spring out, one on each cardinal direction in the cave, and come barreling towards you. One obviously goes for Golan. One is faced with a flaming sphere. Jumps through the flaming sphere, taking some fire damage. It was scorched. It got scorched.
Dr. Burns.
Yeah, so one attacks Golan.
Of course it does. Why wouldn't you?
Well, yeah,
You're the biggest, scariest one.
exactly.
I've
Can't
also,
read these dice.
you're hiding behind me, and you're just hiding.
Just hiding. yeah.
So it's literally, hey everyone, there's one dude here.
If I was hiding behind you, it's purely by accident.
Relora's not
I'm putting
hiding.
myself
Relora's not
in the
hiding behind
middle
you.
of the room.
17.
17 damage?
No, hits.
Oh,
Does it
yes,
hit?
yes.
It does hit.
My armor class is 16, yes.
Okay, cool. You take 13 points of damage as this ancake falls on you.
Is it halved because I'm raging?
That is halved because you're raging. That's slashing damage. And you take 3 points of acid damage, which is not
Not halved.
halved. And also, it is attempting to grapple you. So please roll a strength check.
I'm quite strong.
You are quite strong.
I'm mighty.
All right. Tone it down.
Famous last words, yeah. 15.
15, yeah, is enough. This ancake falls on you and just goes and bites you, and you're just like.
Although I'm raging, so it's just more like, get off!
Yeah, you just smack it with the bottom of it.
with the bottom of my maul.
One attacks Relora,
Words. Sorry.
cutting words immediately. It rolled a 13.
That won't hit.
No, so you don't need to cutting words. As you step to the side, you're a little bit too fast for it. One of them is going to come up behind. It can't see Aya, so it's going for Dr. Burns, who stood behind the barbarian. It rolls a 12, which I presume will miss you.
12 will miss him.
Yep. And then the fourth one, the last one, is going to spray acid at Relora and Golan, who are stood next to one another.
Can I do cutting words to this one?
No. But you can make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I'm so good at those.
Yeah, you're welcome.
13.
13 is what you needed.
Oh,
Well, I wish you told me that before I rolled 12.
Yeah. So, Golan, you've just been healed as well.
I know. This is a bad day.
You take 8 points of acid damage. Relora, you take 4 as you manage to just get out of the way of this. Ankeg lifts up its jaw and just all over the two of
no.
you. Okay, we're back to Aya.
oh, I am really out of my comfort zone right here.
You're not kidding.
Oh god, I want this to be over as quickly as possible, and that's not going to happen with me trying to take each one of them out one by one with my bow. So yeah, I mean, my initial thought was first to torch them,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know how I'm going to do that. How far away is this fireball thing?
From you now, it's on the other side, so it's about 30 feet away from you now.
Okay, and is there any wood around?
No. You're underground, unfortunately.
Yeah.
To be
It's not a
honest,
rootsy kind of a
there's
place.
technically some wood.
Is
Because
well,
Relora broke her loot.
Ah.
Just
you see
saying.
Relora's broken loot hanging from her belt.
Okay. And she's in the middle of the room, which means she's 15 feet away from me.
You're right on top of her. Because
really?
you went 60 feet last round so you are hiding right behind her and
Okay.
she doesn't know you're there.
So I want a sleight of hand her broken loot.
Absolutely. Roll a sleight of hand check. What's your passive perception, Relora?
Sorry, my passive perception.
What did you roll?
Well, I don't think my passive perception matters.
Okay, what did you roll?
Crit fail.
Crit fail. Suddenly, Relora, you feel a hand on your bum. You distracted by the monster coming out from behind you that's attacking Dr. Burns right next to you. You looked at the last second, looked away, and you've accidentally just fondled Relora.
You don't You don't need this anymore. I'm going to torch the place.
Not my bum!
No, give me the loot. Give me the loot.
Okay.
Okay. And then I want to run to the fireball thing,
Yeah.
light it on fire,
Okay.
and throw it onto some of the eggs in the hopes they'll burn.
Okay.
I don't know.
Roll something. Roll a D.
D100, do a luck roll.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Roll a D100 for me. Roll a percentile.
89!
89. I don't know. So
I mean, it's
you
fine.
throw the No, if this were Call of Cthulhu, it would be very bad. That would be a
Yes.
terrible
Yeah.
score because Call of Cthulhu you try and roll low. But this is D&D, which is the reverse rules where higher numbers tend to be better. So we're just going to say that that's an incredibly good score. And you chuck this now burning ukulele and you loot, sorry. And you watch this happen, Relora, on some eggs. And this acid, mixed with the protein of the young that was in there, just... and fire, a ring of fire just erupts around the entirety of the party, enclosing...
Great. Are there any of the antags in the center of the fire ring with us?
Yes.
How many?
There are 3 of them.
3 of them. Okay.
One of them was standing in the way of where the ring of fire, and he fell into this burning ring of fire.
He went down,
He went down, down,
and the flames?
and the flames grew higher.
All right.
Yeah.
And it burnt.
Burned. Let's get rid of that. It screams out and jumps like. Does it jump in or out? It jumps in towards you, but it looks severely damaged. This one.
Do I have any more actions?
No, I'm gonna say that's your turn.
Yeah. Fair enough.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
To be fair.
That was pretty badass.
Okay. Now it's Burns again.
Okay, so
You think you
there's one
roll a
person-
charisma saving throw for me?
11.
11.
You're falling in love with this woman.
So there's one of these straight ahead of me. This type of master. Can I do an intelligence check? And I want to check how reliant they are on sight.
Yes.
That's a really
Sure. Roll a nature check for me.
10, no, 7.
They do have eyes.
They do. That's all I know.
But
step
they
one.
also have, you notice just at the end of their legs, antennae that reach into the ground.
Oh, so don't worry, as long as I don't touch on this people. I'm going to cast light cantrip, and I'm going to reach in my hand and do it on their eyes.
Okay.
To blind
Sure. Mechanically, that's not how that spell works. But this particular ancake has been underground for so long. Roll a d6 radiant damage for me.
3.
Okay. Maybe that one. 3. And it just... you've never seen an ant squint. So it's a new day of discovery for birds.
And as a bonus action, while it's been slightly blinded, I'm going to run away from it with a dash.
Okay, it will get an attack of opportunity on you
Yeah.
to do that.
But at least, once in the body, it'll just be you.
Sure. Where are you running? To bear in mind, you are now contained within a burning ring of fire.
Firing.
Right next to the fire ring. All right, no worries. You run straight up, right up to the fire, feeling the warmth. Ever so slightly too hot.
The side where my fire orb.
As you run the side where your fire orb, thank you. As you run past the ancake, it snaps at you, but just misses entirely. Relora,
So I'm inside the ring of fire.
you are.
Right, what I'd like to do is I want to give Golan inspiration because he looks like he's struggling. And so Relora goes to go, do well! Because she really is kind of a bit lost without something to play.
Still
Okay.
raging.
So that's 1d8.
That's your bonus action.
That's my bonus action, and there's something that she could do, but she wouldn't have the presence of mind. So she just goes and she casts Cure Wounds again because he's been sprayed with acid.
Third level again.
Second level.
Okay, roll 2d8 plus your constitution, your charisma modifier.
Did you roll a 1?
I did, but the other one was a 7, so you get 11.
Ah, well, that's nice.
Fairly average. Cool. Where are we at? We're at Golan.
Yes,
Golan,
it's my
it's your
turn
turn.
to hit things with
To
my
hit
maul.
things with your maul.
Excellent. So
With-
there are 2 spiders on
And
me.
you're in a frenzied rage.
I'm in a frenzied rage.
Okay.
So there are
You've
2
got-
spiders on me.
Yeah, absolute. And kegs.
And kegs, sorry. And kegs. Other insects are available. I would like to... None of them look particularly injured, do they?
One of them took some pretty bad scorches.
Let's start with
But-
that one.
Yeah, sure, go for it. This is the one that ran through Burns' ring, his smaller ring of fire, his flaming sphere.
Okay. Not reckless, though.
Not reckless.
Saving that for a rainy day.
Well noted.
That is a 14 plus 8. Which
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Um,
It would have hit without your modifier.
so let's just roll the d6s. That's a 1, reroll that. That's better. That is 16 damage on the first hit.
Yep.
This is why they keep me around.
It screams out as your maul swings in and breaks its carapace, revealing a spindly, sort of white, fleshy leg underneath.
And then second attack.
Yeah,
Second attack.
you've got 3.
Got 3, yeah, no.
Unless you want to use your bonus action for anything else.
No, I think I'm good. What is that? Is that a 6? 6 plus 8 takes me to
14,
14.
which is just enough to
Just
hit.
enough to hit. Excellent.
He hits on a 6, everybody.
Good. That is 15 damage on the second hit.
Describe to me how you squish this bug.
I think just a fairly standard squish. However, if there was a way that I could come down with such ferocity that at least one of the eyes just pops out and flies across the room, that'd be great.
Yeah, absolutely. You're just in the centre of its eyes, and it's just everywhere.
And then
You've got a third
There's a
attack.
second one, isn't
Yeah. They don't really have the presence of mind to be intimidated,
No.
but
but I will still attack this other one.
roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh, 19.
19. Okay. You swing around with an increasing zeal from your hits that you just did, and as you swing, you almost slip. And you almost lose your mace, and you just manage to hold on to it right at the last second.
Like if this was a Looney Tunes cartoon, it would fly out for a second.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Scramble back
But you do manage to hold on to it.
Well, I still have 2 hand axes.
We'll see if the other one. Nope. So we get. So the one attacking Golan rolled an 18,
Yep, that'll do it.
which is
Was it going to
3,
grapple me?
6. It's going to try 6 slashing damage, which is reduced to half. So 3 and 1 poison damage, acid damage. Sorry. And you do need to roll a strength saving throw for me.
Strength saving throw. That is a 18.
Yep, that's fine. So this other ankeg that you were going to swing around and hit again, just down on your arm, and you just shake it loose.
I'm going to squash you.
One of them is going to, having seen the damage that Aya did, is going to go over and spit its acid at you. Aya, roll a dexterity saving throw. You should be fine.
Yeah, no.
The odds are in your favour.
Dexterity, definitely. 16.
Yep, that's absolutely fine. You take. That's cocked. Oh dear. You take 6 points of acid damage as you manage to just jump out of the way. Oh, good, go on.
An evasion?
Y-
Is that the right one, or an uncanny dodge?
yeah, and so that would be reduced to nothing because of your ridiculously slippery nature. You just managed to get out of the way of the entirety of this acid blast, and it does no damage whatsoever. I had forgotten that rogues could do that for a second. I know. I wasn't prepped for this. Fine. Thank you very much, Nay. And the third one is going to, I guess, attack Relora with a 21.
Oh, yeah, it is. I'm not even going to bother cutting words there.
It does 7 points of piercing damage
Okay.
and 6 acid damage. And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Is it? Oh no.
I'm not as bad as I've been before.
That's true.
So that is 13.
This one's had more near-death experiences than a...
Almost
dunno.
died 3 times in the last 3 days.
And always when the captain hasn't been around.
So your strength saving throw was
13.
13 is just what you needed, so you're fine. You managed to break free of its grapple. Quaid, he's not in the room. Quaid turns around.
Start the reactor.
He scores a massive hit on an ankeg, crunching some of its carapace down. Which brings us back up to the top to Aya.
Is there something I can hide behind? Can I hide behind him?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're a halfling or a human?
Human.
Human. No, you can't hide behind him,
Oh, okay. Too big.
technically.
Is there eggs? Is there something I can hide behind?
You just burned all that.
Yeah. Oh, God.
There were 2 dead ankeg in the room.
Can I hide behind one of the anchors?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Great.
Hide
So-
behind one of the ankegs. Roll your stealth check for me. And we'll see. Roll it with disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
Considering there's one of them looking right at you.
And also the room is completely ablaze.
Yeah.
I'm not angry with her, I'm just disappointed.
What did you roll? Was it a critical fail?
Yeah.
Yeah. You
I'm
run
really
over.
not in my comfort zone.
You run over to the ant keg, and it smells real bad.
Okay.
And you just can't. Aya's used to a certain standard of living, and this is not it.
Okay, well then I'm just gonna have to, if I can't hide, I'm just gonna try and take one out with my bow.
Short bow.
Yeah. So, wait. So there's 2 still alive?
There's 3 still alive.
Oh, 3 still alive. Where are they? I want to know which one I'm gonna try and hit.
So 2 of them are in a massive melee in the middle, and one of them is desperately following you around.
Okay, I'm gonna go for that one. So I'm gonna try and go for that one. Oh, sorry. That's 12.
12 does not hit.
Ah.
No. And you fire your arrow off, and you're just not having a good day. It bounces off of
What
the.
I signed up for.
Well, you didn't sign anything.
I didn't say anything. I just turned up and he was like, I guess you're my scout now. And I was like, okay.
I do have a habit of promoting people.
Burns, what we doing, mate?
From the safety of this fiery wall,
Yeah.
I'm going to cast magic missile at the 4th level.
Wow. Cool. Excellent.
So that will
So that would be, I believe, 3
be 3
plus 3. Yeah, 6.
Yeah, so
6
2 on
darts.
each.
2 on each. That's nice. So roll, and it's +1. So roll 2d4 plus 2 3 times for me.
Oh yes.
Yeah, but here's another d4.
Yeah.
D4, D4, D4. How many more do you need?
1, 2.
Well, do them 2 at a time because they got to hit individual
3
creatures.
and 2 plus 4.
Plus
9,
2.
Plus 2.
7 for that one.
7. 7. He didn't trademark that,
5
did he?
for this one. No, 2. 6 for this one.
6 for that one. Yep. And the third.
That is 4.
4 total.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just double checking. So you lift up your magical focus. What is your magic focus?
It's
You got a staff, or is it a gem, or what is it?
a piece of charcoal.
A piece. Of course it is.
It's around my neck on a necklace.
Okay, in this encased piece of charcoal, and from it fire these 6, I presume not blue but orange, magical darts. 2 of them flying off to each ankeg. 2 of them now look fairly damaged. One of them, this was the first damage anybody had done to it. So, and that's the one standing next to you, by the way.
Oh, good.
Um,
Great turn of events this has been.
Relora.
Laura would, well, Chloe knows that this is probably a stupid idea, but I don't think Relora does. So,
Always a good way to start a sentence.
yeah. She's gonna try to intimidate the okay. And the way she's gonna try and do that is by tell me if I can't do something this size.
Okay.
I was just trying to check. How big can you make a spiritual weapon?
Fairly
It
big.
could be anything, can't it? She wants to make a glowing version of them. She wants
Okay.
to make an ankeg.
A spiritual
Weapon.
ankeg.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe like slightly bigger than those, so it's like, I don't know, a queen.
Okay.
Or whatever they have.
Sure.
This is just, she's spitballing ideas. So
Other
she-
versions of society are available. A president ankeg.
She conjures one that is slightly bigger than them and has it kind of rear up on its legs.
Except it's silent, so it's.
No, that's a stupid one to cast on the ground. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, she does that, and when she does that, is spiritual weapon an action or a bonus?
Bonus.
As she does that, she wants to viciously mock the largest one.
The one that's.
hoping that it'll seem like it's getting viciously mocked by this weird ankeg.
What?
There is a lot of moving parts in that plan.
You
What?
promoted her for her out of the box.
Thinking. Yes,
You literally did. You
I
literally
did.
did.
I really did.
What do you say to viciously mock this ankeg?
To viciously mock this
Starship Troopers 3 was awful. Just whispers through its mind.
To viciously mock this ankeg, it's just going to say, by the end of this, you'll wish your death had been swifter.
Wow. It rolled a critical fail. Roll your damage. And then roll an intimidation check. I believe it's a d4. Oh, it's 2d4, sorry.
2d4.
It's 2d4.
Okay. That's a 1. And that's a 2.
Okay, that's not bad. Now roll an intimidation check for me.
Intimidation check. Alright, on intimidation.
Well, you're a bard, aren't you?
That would be an 8.
No. You can see it frowns and it's angry, but it's not going anywhere. It's here to nom you.
Fine.
I mean, it was a good plan. It was
It was a great plan.
it was an entertaining plan. And at the end of the day,
I had a shot, but I will.
well, no, that was to take damage from vicious mockery. Yeah, Golan,
Can I hit things with my maul now?
you can hit 2 things with your maul.
I would like to hit all the things with my maul.
Well, you can hit 2.
Well,
You can hit 2 things 3 times.
so I'm standing right in front of the one I tried to hit. and
Yes, and then
then- yeah. Okay. Well, let's start with that one and see how
yeah.
we go.
Why not?
It's a natural 18.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
That's a 1 and a 2. Reroll those.
Ridiculous
That's
build.
better. That's 16 on the first hit.
16. Yep.
Let's go into the second attack.
It looks very, very hurt as you come across, and it has these sort of fins across the back of its carapace, and you just take it off the back of its carapace, revealing the soft inner flesh below.
A soft inner flesh below.
Thank you, Alan Rickman.
You're welcome. Sorry.
Hello.
That is a 18.
18 hits.
18. I'll roll my damage. One of the 2. Reroll both of those. Ranges, man.
What are the chances of that?
That is a 6 plus 6, 12.
How would you like to finish this anchor, Alan?
Can I just take out each of the legs one by one, and then when it collapses on the ground, just sort of put my foot through its head?
What is it with you and people's heads? There are other ways to kill.
And
you
if I
just
could
take-
run a circuit of it, yeah.
Take both of its front legs off and it just crashes into the ground, and you step onto its head as you springboard into the one that's attacking Relora. Roll your 3rd attack.
Yes. Springboard in. That's a natural 13 plus 8.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That'll
Yeah.
I haven't used my inspiration yet. Need to-
Well, it wasn't her best.
You might need it after the combat.
Maybe. That's a 1. Reroll that.
I hate this build so much.
That's better. So that's 2, 7, 7 plus 6, 13 damage.
Ooh, nice. As you come down on this 3rd ankeg, perhaps you'll be able to finish all of them on your own. The 3rd ankeg then swings around and attacks you,
Of course it does.
rolling a natural 16, so I presume that's going to hit. 21. 21 is its mode.
Of course it'll attack me. I am the top predator.
For 6 slashing damage reduced to 3, and 5 acid damage. And strength saving throw for me, please.
Strength saving throw is. That was a critical success.
Okay, yeah, you don't. It doesn't even try and grapple you. It bites you and it just slips off your bicep.
Can I do something cool because of critical success?
It depends what you want to do.
Can I headbutt him?
Yeah. Roll an attack roll.
Is it just a straight attack?
Yeah. Just roll attack roll with the strength modifier.
That is a 2 plus 3
God.
is 5. Wait.
You're really going to spend your own inspiration on this.
Yes. Hypothetically, how many would I need to roll for this to be pulled off properly?
10.
Okay.
You pull back your head, slam it down on the ag egg. Ow!
Every part of that was a bad idea.
This is why you have a mace to hit things with. A maul, sorry, to hit things with. Quaid comes in to help Aya, and no, he doesn't. He falls over on his way to help Aya, slipping on a piece of broken eggshell. Thought you're supposed to be careful when you're stepping on eggshells. And the thank you for that reaction.
Make an intelligence saving throw.
4.
You feel a little dumber for having said that.
16. Does that hit you?
Just.
Okay. As this ankeg that was following you around falls on you, you take 8 piercing damage and 1 acid damage. Uncanny dodge,
Yeah.
and you take 4 piercing damage and 1 acid damage. Yeah. As you just managed to turn out of the way. Okay, and we're back to you. You're now in melee combat with an ankeg behind an ankeg.
Oh my god, okay. Sword. I'm gonna do some stabbing. Wild stabbing.
Are you alright, Florence? Roll your attack damage. Your attack roll.
Really not enjoying this.
This is a fun game.
That's a 13.
13 hits.
Oh, good. Okay.
Oh, no, it doesn't, sorry.
You raised her hopes and dashed them soundly,
I
sir.
crushed your dreams there.
So useless in this fight.
14 hits. 14 hits. Birds. Actually, I mean, you've got cunning action if you want to get away.
Oh, yeah. No, I do want to disengage and try and hide.
And try and roll a stealth check for me.
Okay, that I can do.
Can you?
27.
Yes, you can. The one that the captain is wailing on with his maul is soon to die. Like, it is not long for this world. Okay. The one that has been chasing Aya around, nobody's touched yet.
Fire level 4 magic missile, all 6 into the one.
Wow.
It's because he likes me.
Cool. Roll 6d4 plus 6 damage.
1 second.
Sorry, but this is like the weirdest meet cute.
I need one more d4.
Ever
There you go.
witnessed.
So, where you go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go.
That isn't it.
1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Plus 6
Is 16.
is 16. Not bad.
That's almost one of my maul hits.
Don't be mean.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
As the darts fly out of your piece of charcoal, and Io, you see these orange darts of energy just crashing into this ankeg all over its body. It's not happy anymore.
Can I see where it comes from?
Yeah, you look over and it was Dr. Burns.
I feel something funny happening.
What is this feeling?
But your bum was so great. I'm so confused.
Relora, save us, please.
I've just been trying to intimidate these things.
I know, but you now have a spiritual weapon up.
I do have a spiritual weapon up. And so, which one looks the healthiest?
There's 1 hit point in it.
Oh, okay. Well then,
There's 1 attacking Aya and 1 attacking Golan.
sorry, Aya. The one attacking Golan, my spiritual weapon kind of crawls forward or does
Yeah, no, it scuttles
scuttles
forward.
forward.
It's a spiritual
and just,
ankeg.
tries to like jam its pincers or
Roll an
its
attack roll.
things,
Yep, roll an attack roll.
into the one in front of it. What do I add to it's my spellcast.
Wisdom, I believe. It's a wisdom-based.
Is it my
spell.
spellcasting one or is it just my wisdom?
It's a wisdom-based spell.
So my wisdom modifier.
Are we? What do you reckon? Off your charisma? Oh, he is a generous GM, isn't he?
Well, it's either 16 or 18.
They both hit anyway.
So that's
D6.
D6.
Quick.
Yep. 6.
Oh yeah, that's good. It's just very nearly dead.
Just very nearly dead.
Have you got anything else you can do? You've still got your entire turn.
Of course, because it's a bonus action.
Yep.
Right. Well, if it looks very nearly dead. I'll take both of my daggers, and I'll go and
Yeah,
stab
cool.
them.
Stab it. Stab it. Stab it.
So my kind of forehand one, as it were, is a 16.
That hits.
My offhand is a 19.
That hits.
So that's 1d4 plus 2 for the forehand, which is 5.
Yep.
And a 3 for the other, so 8 in total.
Yeah, and as you jump onto the back of it, just stabbing away, this ankeg falls. Golan, there is one ankeg left,
Molly, Molly.
and it's dealing with you. It's about 30 feet away, so you can reach it.
I can
1
make
minute?
that.
Less than a minute.
I can make that.
You better be quick.
That is a natural 13 to hit.
Yeah. You need to be quicker than this.
I'm trying. 3 plus 4 plus 6.
6, yeah. Roll the other 2 attacks together. Don't even stop with your... Okay.
That's a natural 6, which means I still hit. That is a natural 3. Just going to... Inspiration, that's 8. I'll hit that one as well.
Yeah, quick, 4d6.
Third attack.
No, 4d6. No, you've had your... That's 3. 4d6.
That is 2 6s plus 6.
Yep, sure, 18.
18.
And...
It has 2 hit points.
And-
So it's dead. How would you like to kill it? Very quickly.
Very quickly, I would like to bring my maul onto its lower jaw, bringing it down. Then I would like to put myself into its mouth, raise up, and rip the top of its head completely off.
And you do just that, and that's the hour. Same.
I didn't want to wait until after the break.
Burns wouldn't have seen it. Sorry? Oh, awesome. Cool. I'm going to take 10 minutes to read this.
We are here every day, 10 till 3, 5 till 10, up until the 28th, except for the 24th and 25th. Alright, shortest plugs ever, you two.
Okay. I'm in a sketch group. We're called Dirty White Boys. Our show's called Stupid. It's on at 9:20 at night at Just the Tonic of the Caves. We've been recommended by actual papers that you can buy in shops.
I also recommend him.
That means we're a very, very good show, and you should come and see it. It's also pay what you want, so it's free to get in.
Um,
Flyers on the seat.
I'm in Agony Uncles of Science. We are real scientists who solve your everyday problems with science. If you want all the details, they're on the flyer. I'm also putting on a vagina art exhibition. And we have a poetry night and a comedy night. Flyers are over there.
Flo is trying to set up a vagina museum. It's great. Everyone should support that. I endorse that. Right, okay. Thank you very much for coming. We do have a really fast 10-minute turnaround in case you couldn't tell. Please do feel free to take their flyers and exit through the door you came in through. Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming, guys.
By the way, I've only just noticed your t-shirt, and that is wonderful.
Oh, it's fantastic.
That is brilliant. I love
What is it?
It's the dark room.
Oh, yeah,
Dark